So today I came across this post while scrolling through X, and I thought I should make a video about it. So what the post says is that it's not okay to be racist, it's not okay to be transphobic, it's not okay to be homophobic, it's not okay to be ableist, it's not okay to harass people in general, it's not okay to hate furries, it's not okay to make fun of religion, and it's not okay to be disrespectful in general. A lot to unpack here. So, it's not okay to be racist. Well, what is your definition of racist? Because people have twisted what racism is. Because people have, called me racist for being proud of my race. Some people have also called me racist because I'm not attracted to black people. But maybe this person means disliking someone because of their race. Which, yeah, that is bad. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on that one, but not on the second one, the transphobic one. It's pretty hard to blame people for being transphobic, because you can't change your gender, okay? Even if you transition to the fullest extent, you're still the gender you were born with. It might emulate being the opposite gender, but still. And I honestly consider myself transphobic, because I do not know about a single good transgender person. Next we have homophobia. Now, I can kinda agree. I don't dislike people just for being gay. However, I don't support gay rights, because America is a Christian nation. And I don't think homosexuality is natural for humans. Because, for example, sex is meant for procreation, not pleasure, and procreation can only be done by a man and a woman. Now, I know a lot of animals do it for pleasure, but I'm talking about humans here. Now, for the ableism thing, I do quite agree. People shouldn't be discriminated against just because they're disabled. But liberals like to twist ableism a lot. For example, if you make fun of fat people, or hell, even if you just say don't date fat people, you're called an ableist. So for the ableism thing, I do agree, but in my book, ableism is discriminate against someone who is genuinely disabled or something. Not some fat fuck who can't stop eating Cheetos on their couch or something. Next, for just harassing people in general. Now, I feel like this needs some definition here, because what do you mean by harassment? Like, pestering people in public and stuff, or do you mean like cyberbullying? Which, I fucking hate that term, by the way. It's so goddamn cringe. But for harassment, if you're talking about being like a public nuisance, then I can get where this person's coming from. But for this next one, I sure can't see where they're coming from. It's not okay to hate on furries. I'm gonna be honest, I never understand why people think it's bad to make fun of furries. They're doing it to themselves. If you dress up as a dog or something and bark and walk on all fours, you're cringe. And I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of furries are zoophiles. Either they're doing it for cosplay, which would probably be most of them, I sure hope, or they're doing it out of pleasure. Sexual pleasure, like they're into animals or something. Next, making fun of religion. So for this one, it's pretty ironic, because a lot of people like this person make fun of Christianity and say that Catholic clergy are the ones who mainly molest kids instead of like drag queens. Even though it's more of just a stereotype and it's not as common as they think. But there are a lot of goofy things about some religions, you know, and some things that probably are pretty justifiable in making fun of. For example, in Islam, the Quran says that people should either marry little girls or they should marry goats or something. And for Mormonism, which is a Christian denomination, has some weird things. For example, it supports polygamy, which I find kinda weird. But does this mean that I dislike Muslims and Mormons? No. In fact, the only religious categories I really dislike are Satanists and anti-religious people. And last one is disrespect in general. And yeah, being a dickhead isn't a good thing. But disrespect always has a reason, whether justified or wrong. And yeah.